Hi Capricorn, welcome to your November love reading. Sorry it's late, I've really not been very well at all, okay? If this reading resonates with you, please like and follow. I really appreciate that. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in my bio, okay? So let's have a look and see what's going on for you this month. Okay, Spirit, what's going on for Capricorn, please, in the month of November? Things might have already started to happen, right? Because we're already in November. So let's see what's going on. Communication. Effective communication is the key, right? It's coming out in the forefront of your energy. So this is very significant to you right now. Communicating, receiving some sort of news. You want to receive some sort of news. Obviously positive, good news. You want it to come your way. Okay? But I'm seeing some distance. Okay, so maybe you're not quite receiving it yet. Or maybe you're not receiving the news you want to receive. There's something there with the Hermit in reverse. It's like, you know, I want to receive this news, but it's just not coming yet. I don't know if it's on its way. I'm hoping, I'm hopeful, right? But I'm just not getting it. It's not there. Haven't received it yet. And it's making me feel unsettled. It's making me feel uncomfortable. So I don't know what you're trying to receive here. Obviously, it's to do with somebody. With the Moon card there, you're confused. You know, I haven't received the news that I need. If I received it, I might not be so confused. But right now I'm confused. I don't know where this path between me and this person is going to lead to. I just don't know. I'm not sure yet. I mean, you could have, you know, doesn't have to be that you're not talking to this person. When I'm saying distance here, please don't get me wrong. It could be that you don't feel like you can bring something up, you know, and your person's not sort of freely or willingly talking about something. And you don't feel like you can bring it up. So that would be the space. Do you get what I mean? In between that communication, making you feel unsettled and not knowing where this is going to lead to, right? It's just that you want to receive some sort of communication. So whether you're talking to your person or you're not talking to your person, you want to receive some sort of effective communication and you're not getting it. So, you know, you haven't got a lot of faith that you're going to get it, but you're waiting for it. That's what I'm seeing. I'm going to have to clarify some of these to work out what they are meaning. There's plenty of messages sticking out here. So let me just go through them. And then I'm going to come back and clarify. Right, Spirit, we'll leave it there. Okay, then let's go through them. So let's have a look at this Page of Wands. What is this communication about? Let's have a look and see. If you receive this communication, it's going to help you get through the stormy time you're going through right now. Okay? It's just going to help you on your way. That's all it is. You need that communication to help you on your way through the storm. Show me the Hermit in reverse. Show me the Hermit in reverse, please. You want to be on the same page as your person, but you're not there yet. Okay, you're not. There's some distance there. Like I say, there's some distance between you and this person sharing this information. I'm telling you, you want to have a conversation with someone. You want to receive some info, some communication. You know, it takes two, right? You can't just do it on your own. You know, you can't talk to the wall. They need to talk back to you. They need to tell you what you need, what it is that you're waiting to hear. Yeah? And it's just not happening, right? You want to be on the same page as this person, share the information. It's making you feel really unsettled. We know you're confused. You know what's going to happen. Show me that High Priestess in reverse. Show me that High Priestess in reverse. There you go, wanting to talk to them, okay? But you're not doing it, okay? And then wanting to talk, well, you want them to talk to you, and it's just not happening. Page of Swords, look. Holding back from saying what is on your minds, okay? Now, I know that you want to have a conversation with them, clearly. It's what the whole thing's about so far, okay? About a whole conversation here, communication. But it's like, you know, your person, you're waiting for them to come to you and they're just not doing it. That you feel like maybe they're delayed. Are they on their way? What's going on? I don't know. And that's why you're confused. Okay? You haven't really got a lot of faith that they might be on their way, but you're waiting. So you're losing hope, but you're still waiting. Okay? Show me that Two of Swords in reverse. Show me that Two of Swords in reverse. Well, you know, you just can't work out why they're not saying this to you. You just can't work out, you know. You can't work it out. You can't fathom it. It's like, I keep thinking about it. I just can't work out. I haven't got the answers. Haven't got the answers why we're not having this conversation. Why they're not telling me what it is they need to tell me. What I want them to tell me. Do you get what I mean? You want to have a conversation, some communication. Look, we've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Wands. You need to have some communication here for sure, right? 100%. There's no doubt about it. Just want to communicate. It's not a lot to ask, right? It's not a lot to ask, but it's just not happening. And you don't really understand why. You don't understand why, okay? I'm not understanding why you're not understanding. So show me the Judgment, please, in reverse. Somebody is not invested. Someone's not invested. Maybe a person you don't feel is invested into you right now. And maybe that's what you want to have a conversation about. You know, you might want to say to them, how do you feel about me? Where do I stand? You know, what's going on here? Because you give me mixed signals. You give me mixed messages. You know, I can see you really need to have some clear-cut communication here, right? You really do need to know something. And you're within your rights to want to know something. Why shouldn't you? If you are dealing with somebody, if you're having interactions with somebody, if there's someone in your life, you want to know where you stand. You want to know what they think. You want to know how they feel. Why shouldn't you? That's your right. And that's your boundaries as well. The boundary being anything out of that, not letting you know how you feel, uncertain, giving you mixed signals. No. Don't let them in that boundary. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Don't let someone do that to you. Do you get what I mean? So you got to have your boundaries. That's your standard sort of thing. If we don't have them, we don't have a lot. Do you get what I mean? So this person will get away with it. So yeah, I understand. So maybe this person's not fully invested into you. You're sensing it and you just want to know where you stand. Maybe that's what it is. Okay? You just don't feel like you're in alignment with this person. Okay? It's leaving you feel very uncertain. It really, really is. It's like I just don't feel that they're feeling the same about me as I feel about them. I mean, they might be feeling the same, but I don't know because they're not telling me. I'm waiting, but it's not happening. So what's going on? What is going on? Do you know what I mean? That's what's going on. So I'm seeing here. In fact, let's have a little clarify here. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit. Someone's sort of, you know, take a back step, remove themselves a little bit. Not really giving much. I don't know, is it you? Have you removed yourself a little bit? You distanced yourself a bit, or have they distanced themselves from you? But whoever's done it is to overcome some sort of, you know, challenges. So if it's you and you've distanced yourself, it's because, you know, this is a bit challenging, right? This is a bit difficult. So I'm just going to take a step back. I'm just going to step out of the zone with this person, right? And just match their level then, you know, which really would mean they're not the person for you, right? Do you get what I'm trying to say? You should never have to lower yourself to someone else's poor standards. It's not how you would treat them. So why are you then going to, you know, be the same as them? Do you get what I'm trying to say? You want someone to match your energy. Clearly this person isn't. But if it's them that has, you know, removed themselves a little bit, or they maybe have always been a bit removed because they're not invested. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If that's the case, then it's due to some sort of challenges that they've been going through. You know, some sort of challenges there, which is fine. You know, they've had some challenges. Fair enough. I can see them there. It's true. It's genuine. There they are. A lot of challenges. Could have overcome some sort of past relationship. It looks like it's an ending. Could be an ending that they've had with someone else. It doesn't have to be a relationship ending. It could have been an ending of a job. Could have been an ending of a cycle in their life. Could have been something very challenging. You know, someone could have passed away. I see it there. I really do. But still, they need to let you know where you stand, right? Okay? Regardless of what they've been through. And they've been through something, if it's them. But they still need to let you know where you stand. Because that's your right. So here you're left trying to overcome the resentment. Brushing it under the carpet. That's what you're doing. You're brushing it under the carpet. I'm still waiting for them to tell me how they feel. I'm still waiting to know where I stand. So I'll just brush my resentments and my grudges that I've got against not getting the information. I'll just brush it under the carpet for now. Because I think it is on its way. I think they will come and give it to me. But we'll see. We're going to see in a minute if they really are going to, right? Because you can't be waiting around for this. It's not fair on you. And I know this energy, I'm feeling it. Trust me, this card could mean so many different things, right? I'm telling you, I feel what this is for you. It's like a refusal to kind of, no, not refusal, because you're aware of it. You're aware that what they're doing is not right. You're aware that they're not telling you what you want to know, okay? You're aware that that's not right, okay? They're avoiding it, or they're just not really bothered enough or something like that, but you're like trying to look at the bright side of it. Show me that 3 of Swords. Let's see what comes out. In fact, let me tell you, and then we're going to clarify it, right? And see what comes out with that. Right? So what I've got here, I'm going to leave them there. So, you know, I'm not doing nothing, right? Okay, look. 3 of Swords in reverse. This energy I'm getting. Say I'm you, okay? Then I'd be saying, like I'm saying to my friend. So my friend is saying to me, right? Oh my God, it's so confusing. You know what I'm like, right? If you watch my readings by now, you know what I'm like. Anyways, say I'm you. I am Capricorn, right? My friend comes along and says, Sam Capricorn, your person is treating you bad right now because they're not telling you how they feel and how they think about you. And you don't really know where you stand. You're giving a bit more than them. So this would be my response. This is you right now, right? This would be me. I'd say, no, it's fine. No, it's all right. It's fine. I'm fine with it. I know that, they're just going through a bit of a time at the minute. It's fine. Like, so I'm making excuses. And then I'd be like, no, it's fine. They do sort of like, their vibe's good to me. Like, I get a good vibe. Like, come on, right? Yeah, what is that about, right? I'm playing it down now. And then I'd be like, no, I'm sure they will. Like, they'll get their, they'll get themselves together. They might just be a bit like, I don't know, a bit shy. They might just be a bit, going through it. There might just be a bit this. There might just be a bit, making excuses. Do you get what I mean? Like, I recognise there's a problem with the person, okay? But I'm just kind of making excuses for them. Do you get what I mean? Because I don't want to face it. I don't want to face the truth that maybe this person's just not as bothered as I am about them. Because that's hard to accept. So Capricorn, I see what you're doing because I'm feeling it. Now let's clarify the card and see what comes out. Spirit, clarify that 3 of Swords in reverse for me, please. Clarify that 3 of Swords in reverse for me, please, Spirit. Here we go. There you go, look. All's well between us. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's excuses. There's excuses. Trying to overcome it, brushing it under the carpet, letting it go. There it is. Look, come on, guys. Come on. I've told you what that meant, what I'm feeling for that card. Then I've clarified it. You see the cards were there. Didn't move them. They weren't out your sight. I shuffled them, pulled them out in front of you. I'm telling you, I know what's going on for you. I know what you're doing because I'm feeling it. I don't just look at a card and go, oh, that tarot card means this. I feel what that meaning is for you because it's energy that I'm reading. I don't hear deceased loved ones talk to me. That's not my gift, okay? I wish I could one day. I've been told by my spirit guide I will. Many years to come. I'm nearly 46, probably when I'm in my 60s. Who knows, right? That gift's not available to me yet, but guys, I'm telling you, I can read energy. And I've just read your energy and then I've just proved it by telling you what that meant and then pulling the clarification cards to tell you. All right? All's going to be okay between us. No, everything's fine. Everything's all right. I'm not facing it. I'm avoiding the real truth, what I'm really feeling, which is this. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Come on, guys. You're feeling a bit vulnerable and you're avoiding what's going on here. And it's toxic. It's toxic. It's toxic as a problem. You know why it's a problem? And also, look here, you can't see where it's going to go. All right? So you're blindfold, you're restricted. You have to tread carefully. I don't even need to feel the energy of that because that one's very self-explanatory. That's what it is for most situations. But look, with this Devil card, do you know why it's toxic, Capricorn? Because you've probably been in this situation before. Maybe with this person, maybe with people before. But guys, you've been in this situation before. You've been in this situation before. Probably, for most of you. And you're repeating the cycle. Guys, you've got to start recognising when something's up. When something's wrong. And for some of you, this might be a new relationship. It might be. Or it might be a new start with someone that you already know. But the reason why it's toxic is because you're recognising that it's an issue and you are seeing it as a red flag, but you're overlooking it. You know it's an issue, which equals a red flag, right? Come on, you're not silly. You know what a red flag is. It's an issue. Some issues can be dealt with when both people in a connection are willing to deal with them. If you're just the one who is willing to overlook it and they're the one causing the issue, what the hell is going to happen, please? How's this going to go in the long run? Is this your relationship, what you're starting off on? There's an issue. They're avoiding it. I'm avoiding it. You're never going to be able to deal with any real big issues that come up if you can't even get someone to tell you what they think about you and how they really feel and where you stand. If you can't communicate now, how are you going to communicate further down the line? And for some of you that are in a long-term relationship here, this is toxic because you've been putting up with this for ages and not done nothing about it. And you're still in that same situation as I don't know where I stand, but I'm going to overlook it. I'm going to brush it under the carpet. Listen, you got to get your worth together. You got to know your worth, get your strength and get yourself out of this situation. You don't have to get yourself out of the relationship, but you got to get yourself out of this predicament in the relationship. And you know how? You've got to sit them down. And you've got to demand to know where you stand or how they feel or how they think. Whatever it is, the information that you want to know. Because you deserve that. Okay, that's your right and you deserve it. And if they're not going to come to you freely with it, you need to get your strength together and you need to ask for it. No messing around. You know, I've had to do this in the past and it's not easy. And the person sat there at the other end of my bed, you know, trying to avoid it and trying to, you know, say every little thing to wheedle themselves out of where do I stand? Do you get what I mean? And this is where you stand. No. You got to be direct and to the point, and it's uncomfortable and it's difficult and it's hard. I know it is, and it can be a bit humiliating. It could be a bit embarrassing because what if they turn around and say, well, I don't feel about you how you feel about me. God, you're going to be sitting there feeling humiliated and just wishing you'd never asked. But no. Because isn't it better to know? Isn't it better to just know so that you can make a healthy choice for yourself? Knowing exactly how you stand and where you stand. Or do you want to carry on in this situation? Don't know where I stand. Just going to overlook it because I like other things about this person. I like other things about the connection. You're settling. You're settling for less than you should be settling for. Let's have a look at some more. Okay. There you are. There you go. Look, as I've said it, okay? As I've said it. I mean, I don't actually need tarot for this reading, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm already reading the energy without even pulling the cards because the cards are coming out after I've said what I've said. I've just said this. 7 of Pentacles here. What can I do to fix it? What can I do? What can be done? What can they do? What can I do? What can we do to make this grow, to help it? Because, look, it's not growing. It's not moving anywhere. There's feelings there. I feel it. I sense it. Not me. They're like you. Do you know what I mean? You're sensing it. You're feeling it. You know that, you know, you like this person. They're probably giving you a good vibe back. Or they might not be for some of you. It might just be full, you know, abandoned. It could be just abandoned. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But for some of you, you might be feeling a good vibe from them. Just don't know where you stand, right? It's not growing. It's not moving forward. And you're trying to work out what to do. Show me some more. Okay. You've got to learn a lesson from this. Show me that 5 of Swords, please. In reverse. You've got to learn a lesson. Okay? The lesson that you've got to learn, because you're becoming aware that this is just stress. You are becoming aware that this is just pure stress. It's stress. It's stress. That's all I can say. That's what I'm seeing there. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I see and that's what I already know. Stress. Staying in this situation is so uncomfortable. I've literally just said it. So uncomfortable, right? It's on your mind. And it might not even be on your mind and like, oh my God, it's so super stressful. It's bugging you. It could be bugging you. You know that something's not right. It's there. You're feeling it. You're sensing it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? How dare somebody disregard you like that? You know what I'm trying to say? No. You need to let them tell you. You need to know. So look, there you are. You and this person. And there's all like the love or the passion or the desire or the attraction, whatever it is that you've got for them. There it is, King of Cups. And look, no matter how much you care about this person, no matter how much you fancy them. Sorry, I'm nearly 46. That's what we used to say back in the day. Fancy. No matter how much you fancy this person, no matter how much you love them, or no matter how much you have desire for them, or whatever it is, these are all the scenarios you're doing of, oh, I think, you know, everything will be all right. And this is my person telling me, look, you're practicing it out in your head. You're probably sitting there at some point thinking, imagine when my person turns around and says how much they like me, or where I stand, or what I mean to them. Oh my God, I'm going to love it. Look, that's you, that's them. Or, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be genders. Don't worry about that. That could be female, male. It doesn't matter. In this picture, looks like a male, it looks like a female. But it doesn't have to be. Honestly, my videos are not even nothing to do with genders. For everybody. It could be a cat or a dog. It doesn't matter. Right? Okay? But look, in this picture, look. That person's coming to that person with a little heartfelt gesture like, I've missed you. I'm back. This is where you stand. I love you. I want you. Or whatever it's going to be. Okay? But in your scenario, you just want them to have a conversation with you. My God, it's not a lot to ask for, is it? Where you stand or whatever it is you want from them. It might not just be where you stand. For some of you, it'll be something different. But you need that communication, right? And there you are doing these scenarios of what it will look like, what it will feel like, what they might say, what you might say back, and how good you'll feel after. You got a lot of care for them or whatever that is for you. That King of Cups, it could be a number of different emotions. I'm not going to feel it, right? It's just a number of different emotions it could be. For any of you, it might be different. But look, even though you're doing the scenarios, even though you got this, whatever it is for them, care, attention, love, passion, desire, whatever it is, fancy, it's still not changing for the better. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you in this relationship on your own? Looks like it, seems like it, feels like it. What's going on with them? Where's their energy back? Come on, Capricorn. Come on. You're a Capricorn as well, right? Come on. Come on. You can't put up with this. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen next. Okay, so let me gather my cards up because we've used quite a lot there. And we don't want to limit Spirit's messages, even though today I don't really need the cards to do your reading. I feel like I could tell you what's going to happen next. Right, okay, let's do this. Spirit's going to guide me. Spirit, what else would you like to tell Capricorn? What is going to happen in the month of November? We know how they're feeling. We've just spent a good old 21 minutes on what's going on, what the problem is, and how you're feeling about it. So what's going to go on? What's going to happen in the month of November? Is there going to be any changes? Is there going to be any action? Tell us, show us, help me to feel it. Whatever it is, just whatever you want to let Capricorn know. I'm just a messenger, right? Just the messenger. Ending. Something's got to stop. Doesn't mean to say a relationship end. Don't panic. It could be whatever you're going through right now in that certain aspect of your connection. It has to stop. Has to come to an end. People see the Ace of Wands reversing. Oh my God, we're going to be over. Doesn't have to be that, guys. But that problem that you've got needs to come to an end. It needs to come to a stop. Okay? A slow approach is needed. Knight of Pentacles there. A slow approach to this is needed. And there you are kind of hanging on in there, you know, waiting, ready for them to make their offer to you, for them to kind of, you know, give you that genuine, like, letting you know where you stand situation or whatever information it is. That's them giving you that information. And a slow approach is needed. I mean, if they come much slower with it, it'll be over by the time they get there. Do you get what I mean? But look, you've got to face the truth that this is just slow moving or lack of communication. God, it's frustrating me. It must be frustrating you. And I'm just reading the energy. It's frustrating me. Okay, so let's get some more. Okay, let's get some more. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius, so I don't have patience for all this. My friend is a Capricorn. Hey, Bianca, if you're watching this. How are you not going through this, eh? But look, the moon. Okay? Don't know where it's going to go again. You still don't know where it's going to go. So I don't know what part of November this is in, if it's just the general energy for the month. But it's like, look, the problem here, because we've got that, you know, you've got the devil card before. Sorry, I'm going to cough them. I'm going to clarify some of them cards up there in a minute, okay? But what I'm seeing here, you not knowing where this is going to lead to is part of the problem, okay? Because you're hanging on there. You're hanging on in there. That's a tongue twister. You're hanging on in there because you're hoping that path's going to lead to somewhere good, right? And you want to overcome the problem of the lack of communication. There's you again, turning a blind eye. I'm not really going to worry about how it's going to turn out. I'm just in it for the moment, taking this slow, steady approach. Early days it could be for some of you, you know. But you know the truth. You already see the truth. You already know it. You're already knowing it. You already know it. The truth's been revealed. Who are you trying to kid? Who are you trying to kid that this path's going to lead to something great? if your person's not communicating with you how they need to communicate with you at this precise moment. Because you want that communication. It's not me that wants it, it's you. You need it for a reason. You want it for a reason. I'm not making it up. There's communication that you want. There's communication that you want because you feel you need it. You might feel you need it because you deserve it. Do you understand? It's just basic communication, guys. It's not a lot that you're asking for. But you're kind of like, in a way, just hoping it's going to work out okay. You're putting up with it. You know, you're putting up with it. That's what you're doing. Spirit, what are they going to do about this? What is going to happen? What are they going to do? I mean, I don't really want to get you advice, but let me just see what Spirit's saying to me to tell you now. It's just going to carry on making you feel stressed out. Look. Let's see what they're about, them aces. Okay, we need to have a little look at this area. Right, Spirit, what's this all about? I mean, this has come out when I've said, what do they need to do about it? I feel like you need to have a new mindset. So let's have a look. Show me the Ace of Swords. What are you trying to say to Capricorn? What are you trying to say to Capricorn about this scenario? Right, now, come on, guys. I hope you've been watching my reading this whole way through, not just listening to it. Doing the washing up is listening, right? That's what I do sometimes when I'm listening to my own readings. Look, because believe it or not, I'm a Sagittarius and I listen to my own readings. Right, look. When I'm doing the washing up. So I don't watch the video. What I'm trying to say to you is this, right? Okay, taking it serious. Look, do you remember earlier on in the reading, I made a big point of this Three of Swords in reverse. And I said to you what that meant for you in this reading. That you're just like making excuses for your person. Like, no, it's fine. You're not fine. It's not fine. Okay? You're pretending it's fine. Really, it's not fine. You want that communication. You're realising something's quite out of sync here. Okay? You're brushing it under the carpet. You're overlooking it. You're pushing it to the side. All's going to be okay. It's fine. That path's going to lead to something good in the end. I'm there. I'm waiting for it. I know it. It's going to be fine. I'm not going to worry about it, how it's going to turn out. Guys, look, what my spirit guide's saying. What does Capricorn need to do about this, I said? New mindset, new positive way of thinking. And I said, what about that? About that. You've got to change the way you're seeing the situation. Change the way you're perceiving it. All right? You've got to have an understanding. Like, you already understand it. It's frustrating me. You already understand what's going on here, guys. Come on. Slice through that carpet that you're brushing everything under. Slice through it. So there's no carpet there to brush anything under anymore. And then you've got to deal with it. You need to have a conversation. You need to get clarity. And you need to clarify how your person feels about you, sees you, thinks about you, what they want from you, where this is going to go, where this is going to lead to. So you know what path you're on with this person. So then you will decide whether you get on that path and walk down there or whether you don't. All right? That's clear. Clear as day what I'm seeing. Now let's have a look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Show me that Ace of Pentacles, please. Show me this Ace of Pentacles, please. Show me that Ace of Pentacles, please. These are yours. Let's have a look. Okay. So I'm being shown the Ace of Pentacles. Genuine. Stable. That's what you need. That's what you need. You need genuine and you need stable, new beginning. Okay? Whether it's with this person or whether it's without this person. But what you do need and what you want is something stable, secure, and genuine. Okay? What have you got? What have you got? This. Insecure. Unstable. And it's ongoing for as long as you allow it. Okay? And for as long as you allow it, you're not going to get your wish fulfilled with this person because you're not putting your foot down. So what you need to do is you need to take control. Show me that King of Swords. It's gone really dark in here because it's pouring rain outside. It's so cozy. Show me that King of Swords, please. New beginning. What did I say? Out with the old, in with the new. But it doesn't have to be the person. It's a change of circumstances in the connection. This person's getting their sword out. You got to get your foot out. Put your foot down, right? That's what you got to do. Put your foot down and say to this person, no longer am I brushing this under the carpet. No longer are you avoiding having this conversation with me. No longer am I going to avoid bringing it up to you. I am now going to say to you, we need to have a new beginning. We need to change the circumstances here. Jazz it up a little bit. Let's sit down. Let's have a drink. Let's have a meal. Let's have a conversation about how we feel about each other, where this is going. Where do I stand? Where do you stand? Are we on the same page? Do we want the same things now? Do we want the same things in a year's time? Do you see yourself being with me in a year's time, guys? Capricorn. That's your whole reading for November is what it's all about, knowing where you stand. It's about knowing where you stand. It's about knowing where you stand, and you're only going to do that if you take control. And if you don't take control, I'm sorry to say it, your heart is going to get crushed. Okay? So get that sword out. In your case, it's your foot, right? Slam it down and say, listen, this is what we're doing, okay? Because it takes two. It's not just one person in this relationship. There is two of you, okay? And you can't move forward until this conversation has took place. So go and make it happen. That's what I'm seeing. Good luck.